I coming through okay? I look like I am. It's always a little bit hard to tell. Let me do a quick check on the audio stuff here. This looks like it's turned way down. No? Okay. I guess... Oh, the mic is like pointing in a weird direction. That might be why. As always, we start with a small array of technical difficulties, because I'm not seeing anything on the stream. Oh, there we go. I guess it just needed a moment to find its center. As we all do in this day and age. But, yeah, welcome back to the live Let's Play thing of Crusader Kings 2. We are... who are we now? Baldwin? King Baldwin the Just. A.K.A. Baldwin the Bald. A.K.A. Baldwin the Baldwin. We have... Did we recently conquer something? We must have, because we have a bunch of holdings that, like, more than we are supposed to have. We could just make a new vassal for... yeah, for the two sub-county holdings. But, yeah, I believe last time we expanded some in the British Isles. I think, like, we were only down here, and now we have all this. Is that correct? Maybe it wasn't quite that much. I'm not entirely sure. But, yeah. We have a bunch of weak claims we could press right now. I'm not going to do that right this second. But, I believe our immediate short-term goal was to try to find a good reason to attack the Kingdom of Wales, or rather, Britoniad, as it's called right now, because them having different appointment laws than we do is interfering with our ability to, designate successors for our archbishopric down here in Cornwall, which is important because this is, like, you know, kind of where we send the second best. Speaking of which, yeah, we kind of have, like, a not terrific person as our successor right now. Mostly because of the lunatic and the cruel, which are not traits that courtiers and vassals tend to appreciate. Why is this guy Anglo-Saxon? Actually, he'd make a decent king, and then we could just have him convert to the local culture. Is he an option? He's not. I wonder why. He is a relative of ours. Well, I guess we'll just leave Ermentrude as the heir default for now. We have time to produce, you know, not to be crass, but to produce a kid and raise them in a way that is suitable for ruling a kingdom. What was our succession like here? We had some kind of crazy stuff going on as far as I remember. It was like, yeah, father to son, and then to brother, to son, to brother, and then to the grandson of the first guy. To be fair, I think a lot of medieval elective monarchies kind of were weird like this. Also, I only just realized that this title had, like, prior, I guess these are the legendary kings of, Brittany, the historical Brittany, which was several hundred years ago already, at the time frame that the game takes place in. I don't know much about these people, to be honest with you. Just kind of an area of European history where my knowledge is lacking. It does mean that if we decided to name one of our kids like Solomon or something, they would be in numerical continuity with these folks. It's just something to keep in mind, I guess. Just something to keep in mind. Who's idle? You should be figuring out better ways to murder people. Do we have any factions? No, that's good. I would change Baldwin's hairstyle, but I believe last time Zursk was very amused by a bald man named Baldwin being the king, so I will leave that. I'm not going to imprison Bishop Hamo. He is unimpeachable. He is a pure bean. Special title actions. Right, we need to set a crown focus here. I don't actually remember what that does, and I'm too lazy to read the tooltip. I just know it's good to have it on, and you should always have one. Glorious King Baldwin. I guess we invited this guy to court. Ah, he has a claim on this county down here. That is why. That is why. Sure. Do already control about a quarter of the territory we would need to have in order to usurp that crown. Although that does present a different problem, which is that we would then have 2 king titles, which might possibly get split. I'm not a fan of that. But there might not really be another choice. Yeah, we definitely have enough money to do that. I was checking out the I'll save that anecdote for later when people are actually here. I only just started. Nobody's shown up yet. To peel back the veil for people who may only be watching the VOD. Let's see. The route. Yeah, gregarious would be. We didn't get it, but gregarious would have been a good trait to get there. Idle council members. You don't have anything better to do, so I'm going to have you steal secrets from the Greeks, who appear to be having some trouble with the Mongol Empire, who I think are Buddhist again. Yeah, why does this happen so often recently? Not that I, care, but it is strange. It seems like they always adopt Buddhism now. Also, they, skipped a bit here, but whatever. Who am I to tell the Mongols how to live their lives? King Gasper the Seducer. There's a name for you. Is there a name sexier than Gasper? I think not. Isn't that the fucking character that nobody knows anything about from Undertale? That's a Gasper. My favorite medieval monarch, sans Undertale. Okay, our wife is gonna have a baby. How is baby formed? Can we form an alliance with this fellow? We can! Alright, so for now, we're not going to be making any moves against the Norwegians. Not that I was planning on it anyway, but it's good to know. Also, I really should have given one of those sub-county holdings I had to this guy. I think... How many alliances? I look at the King of Kent, that... that's kind of whatever. And troop-wise, he's got about 3,000. We've got over 7,000, so that doesn't seem like it should be an issue. I'm going to... Where was he? Talo Abrit. Hello, Go-Go. How are you? I forgot to make the text in the chat bigger, so I couldn't read what you were saying. It appears to be a emote of a smiling person, but cut up across 2 lines. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that, Gogo? Anyway, yeah, I think we are going to give Verity to this fellow. Corfa. That's what it's called. And then what we will do is we will declare war for Gwent. Petty Kingdom of Kent. Again, I don't really care if the guy from Kent joins. Like, it's not gonna matter. If we were to somehow lose this war, it would not be because the King of Kent was involved. Extremely, like, low-effort joke post for you guys if you want. You could make somebody the Petty King of Kent and then have them be named Clark. It would be a fun little Superman reference for you right there. I am making contact with you, a great one. Is this Cultist Simulator? A game I have not played, but which I am told is quite good. Might even be quite good. Who can say for sure? People who have played it can. Because ultimately, quality, when you boil everything else down, it comes down to a fairly subjective evaluation of a number of subjective standards, so really the only people who are qualified to say if something is good or not are people who have experienced it, at least in some fashion. And this is why it took me 20-some years to get a girlfriend. Let's go. Eat. Wait, was the... Oh, okay. For a second I thought that was the Pope. No, it is just the King of Italy, who has rather a popely appearance to him. Should really sort out this Morten business at some point too, but kind of you know, kind of busy with other things in the game right now. The temple has finished construction in Dorset. Oh, sweet. Actually, hold on. Yeah, grant landed title. Bishopric of... The Bishopric of Shaftesbury. I love it. Right, yeah, Roger got fucking castrated somehow. That's why we can't make him the king anymore. What a... what a bizarre thing that just randomly happened to a character. I mean, we're playing Crusader King, so it's not actually that bizarre, but still. It's a Bloodborne thing? Oh, it's the make contact gesture, and the circle is the man, and the sticks are his arms. I understand. Okay. I have played Bloodborne. In fact, actually, no, I didn't beat Bloodborne, because I did the thing that I do a lot of the time, which is, I think Emma itself is a better name than just Emma. Where I get to the final boss and decide that that's far enough. I don't think I ever actually beat, what was that guy's, what's the final boss of Bloodborne's name? Not the DLC one, the one from the original game. The old dude. I have completely forgotten his name. Something with a G, I think. I forgot that we also own this county in Ireland now. What? Oh good, a revolt within, like, my holdings. Thankfully, you can actually do something about that in this game now. And that is the end of that particular Odyssey. I guess that's what the very grateful modifier is for. But, yeah, like, for the longest time in this game, you couldn't really, like, affect your vassals in many ways, but now you can be, like, if they're having a war, and I think you have anything, like, above the minimum ground authority, you can be like, hey, stop that. Which is a useful thing to have, because usually they will just, stop if you give them some money. Gehrman! That's who I was thinking of, yeah. Gehrman the First Hunter, or whatever his title was. Technically, I think the Moon Presence is the last thing you have to fight. I don't quite remember. Yeah, we will take that claim for use for later on. Although I kind of had wanted you to get a claim on the whole duchy, but can't win them all. Ah, okay. We've already won. You are already dead. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And when does this peace treaty expire? I don't care if it's not actually my kid. Maybe that's, you know, a little too pragmatic, but I genuinely do not give a shit. Also, our king has the paranoid trait, so he might just be wrong. Moon Presence is only fightable if you consume 3 of the umbilical cores before fighting Gehrman. Oh, maybe, I thought you could, like, technically skip the Gehrman fight, too. Like, you get, like, a bad ending. What's the one that you fight before that? Duke of Asturias. Eric of Vans has formed an alliance with... yeah, that's fine. I don't care. The Wetners, yeah. Right. That's the weird thing with, like, scythe hands, right? Priest Guido of Osnabrück has usurped the Temple of Yevor from Haraldr the Holy. Cool. That's happening over here in Germany, so I don't know why I'm being told about it, but, you know. I appreciate the heads up, I suppose. What is... Man, Europe is really fucked up in this game. Like, I know, like, Border Gore is part of the program when it comes to Crusader Kings, but, like, Jesus, look at all this. We got another daughter, which is fine, actually, if we end up not having any sons. Because we can now designate women as our heirs, and as we currently have, in fact. Sure. I wish that event chain was a little bit more involved. I've always found coins and shit interesting. But, when can we declare war again? 1313. Oh, no, 1013. I was looking at the prestige thing. Okay. 9 years I can wait. 300 seems a little bit extreme. I wonder what we will have going on in 1313 in the game. Also, there was apparently an anti-pope for a bit that I didn't realize that existed. I only just got the notification for him being, like, dethroned. Oh, here we go again. King Arpad Valmos of Hungary has set up Vasul as an anti-pope named Innocentius II. Huh. We can actually, like... Yeah, that's actually, like, a thing you can do, is, declare war to depose the anti-pope, but I frankly don't care, so... You know. It's the death-looking fellow? I assume that refers to the whatchamacallit we were discussing earlier. Hey. Ah. Okay. Naming our Norman son Norman is like a little bit on the nose. I think Baldwin was a perfectly fine name for the child. Why is he a lunatic? He's an infant. Well, I guess there goes plans of making him our successor. Oh, let's name him after dear old dad then. Ingmar. Is there a French form of Ingmar? I'm gonna look this up. Hold on. Hold on. Ingmar. Ingmar is a given name. See also Ivar. So I guess it's a form of John. So we will name the boy John. I don't know if the game will recognize that and like call him John the Third, which would be correct, but in any case, I do not think that legitimizing him would be a wise idea, just because given that he has the lunatic trait, I don't really want him to inherit. Aww. That's cute. Should also try to figure out a more, like, French or English sounding form of Hasteining, which is, like, really not a Norman name. Sure. I forgot we had the business focus, but we do. Money is very important in these games. It's also very important in real life. That's why I spent my afternoon yesterday filling out job applications and cursing the fact that Twitch has still not paid me the like $110 it owes me, because their policies on when you actually get the money you earn are ridiculous. High Chief Fedot of Pskov. 4. Like, I'm not gonna help you, because that's all the way over there, but if you want me to say that I'm in the war, just to, like, make you feel better, I'm fine with that. What's going on here? Claimants on this place? No. We should, incidentally, also, like, really be looking for claimants, even down to the county level. There we go. Ethelbur. Just because, even if we can only do it bit by bit, I really, really want to get control of my bishops back. Because if you don't have an appointed successor, what the game does is just generates a person randomly, which can be an enormous problem. When do you get your money? If you're a Twitch affiliate rather than a partner, what you have to do is you have to earn $100 within a month. If you do not do that, what they do is they just hold on to it and roll it over until the next time you make $100 in a month. Whenever the first time you make that $100 is, you will receive your payment, I believe it is 45 days after you hit that mark. Because I've never made $100 in a month, I've never actually gotten the money that I've earned from Twitch. It just kind of floats out there as an integer somewhere in a computer system. Which sucks a lot, but I mean, I don't stream because to put it more straightforwardly, I do eventually want to be able to make at least a decent amount of money off of this, but that's not the reason I stream. I stream because I'm playing video games anyway, and playing them for people is more fun. You'll never get paid if you don't get more subs. The only way I could, like, force them to give me the money is if I, like, revoke my affiliateship. I believe then they have to give it to you, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, to answer your question, yeah, it is entirely technically possible that I will just never hit that mark. I think it also has to be, like, a certain unique number of subscribers. Like, I don't think you can just have somebody subscribe for $100 and then get it. I think it has to be, like, a certain unique number also, but I'm not 100% sure about that. It's annoying, to say the very least. Relatedly, there will not be a stream tomorrow as part of my small part of the participation in the international strike on Amazon and Amazon-owned web services. Just so everyone knows. But, I mean, yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't kind of bitter about that. To be honest, I almost don't even like talking about it very often, just because there's not anything I can really do, and it just kind of upsets me. Not that you had any way of knowing that, but, yeah, that's the situation with my money, as far as Twitch is concerned. They really do not make it easy for you to get paid unless you're a partner, in which case you have to, like, sign a fucking contract, I think. A bunch of other things that I'm not sure I would do, even if I was offered the chance. I would have to, like, really think about that. What? Sure, fine. Yeah, that's the breaks. It's also why I, like, constantly advertise my stuff anywhere, because I'm never gonna get that money unless I don't start getting more subs. Which is not any particular person's problem except for whoever designed the system in the first place, but, you know, it is an irritant. Sure. My foot itches. That is fine. I think that once the vassals up here start becoming, start becoming Norman, they will then like also start becoming English, but I don't know, that might be like time locked, like that might start happening after a certain date in the game, but that'll be interesting. But yeah, sorry to go off on like a rant about that, but it does bother me a lot, and you know, I guess the more people who know, the better. Because I don't have any stuff, you wouldn't actually get that. Give him Dorset. I'm not really doing anything with it, so like, you know. Yeah, that works. Chieftain of Kanakta, I don't care about that. Let's quick save though, just because it's good practice. No, it's not cumulative. I thought that for the longest time too, but it's not. At least the way that it was explained to me by a fellow who seemed to know what he was talking about was that it sounds cumulative, but it's like actually like a moving goalpost basically. And even though I've accumulated over $100 in sub revenue in the lifetime of my channel, that hasn't been over that period. You're right about that part. It is 60 days, not 30, but still, I didn't hit the target in the past 60 days, so I don't think I'm getting it. I would love to be wrong, and just like be completely mistaken about that, but I do not think that I am. Unfortunately. Anyway, let's conquer, what's the name of this county? Suffolk? Surrey. There's a song about that place. A really bad song. Flashbacks to when chap rap was a thing. Earl Sigebert of Middlesex declared Middlesexian. What's this all about? Oh, somebody else is declaring a competing war for the county I'm... Okay. Also, that guy just died, so it's completely irrelevant. Alright. Prince Godefroy of Italy, and just like a random person in my court. Why are you like this? I don't... Here. Arrange betrothal. Why don't you marry, like, my youngest daughter or something? And then we can, like, get something useful out of this, maybe? Actually, with this... Oh, that was native. Okay. Trollable. No? Political concerns. Alright, fuck you too then. Yeah, I've actually tried to, like, bring that up on stream before and be like, if you want your money to go directly to me, then you'd have to do something a bit more complicated. And I've thought of, like, starting a Patreon or something, but, I don't think you're actually allowed to advertise having one, like, during a Twitch stream. It's considered, like, a conflict of interest or something. Not a conflict of interest, but, like, it's not something that they want you doing. And also, like, that's a lot of extra effort, and on top of that, then the subs don't get anything out of it, which I do like having my own emotes and such. But, yeah, like, it's irritating, to say the very least. It's a whole rigmarole, as I like to say. We're just about done with this, I think. Yeah, awesome. That's another county that is now ours. What's this? One title can be created, Kingdom of England. I'm gonna not do that. Because, you know. Wait. Huh? I'm confused. Well, we didn't get it for some reason. Hold on. Claim Surrey for... Oh. I don't know. I messed up there somehow. Oh well. We'll get it eventually. Why can we... Hold on. Oh, we declared for the wrong county. We got Suffolk instead. That's fine. I'm not too picky about the particulars. Oh, did Hamo finally die? Guess he must have. You're the new court position. How do y'all feel about, like, Dasteen? as sort of a pseudo-Frenchanization of Haysteiner. I like it. So I think I'm going to set it to that. Alright, maybe we should change our shield too, since pagan style does not really suit us anymore. Ooh. Actually, I think the colors of Brittany are black and white, so can we get like... Ooh. Yeah, there's 158 possible designs. That's quite a lot. We'll stick with this one. I like it. Dan of Devon. Dan Giesling of Devon. Is Bandcamp as silly about this? No. Bandcamp, they take their cut and then you get the money like a couple days later at most. So that is an option if you'd rather do that. I really, what I should honestly do is I should start using my Ko-fi page more. Because I have one, I just don't ever use it. Because I'm stupid. But, like, the issue is that if I never hit that threshold, then everybody who's ever subbed to this channel, their money just kind of vaporizes into the air. Like, it's very much something I don't like as far as that goes. God, fine. And like, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Like, I actually do genuinely really appreciate when people sub and like having subscribers and seeing people use the emotes I make in chat. It's just that I wish that came back to me in some fashion other than warm fuzzies, because to be very blunt, like, I am splitting an apartment with 2 other people. I don't have a regular job. Like, being able to contribute in some way would be nice. But, again, like, as you said, it's all just sitting in Jeff Bezos' basement. Or wallet. I forget what word Gogo used. Point is, like, it sucks, and I wish it was not so difficult for Twitch affiliates to make any money. Twitch partners, I think it's just like you get sub money a month after they sub. Like, I don't think there's any threshold, which is weird because becoming a partner is actually like much harder than becoming an affiliate. But I guess the company's reasoning, such as it is that they don't want to give payouts to people who are gonna, like, not take streaming seriously. I don't know. Oh. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Alright. Let's see here. What is... Not court. Vassal. Ooh. We are not super popular. Also, we're married to our, like, cousin or something. That's kind of gross. Who the hell are all these people? Bohemond, Jordan. Oh, boy. Alright, well, this is gonna be fun in a very loose sense. You have to make more than $100 to become a partner. There's more to it than that. You also have to have like a certain number of unique viewers per stream, and stream a certain number of times per week, and or a certain amount of hours. It's one or the other, and like a bunch of other stuff. Because I read up on this once, and it's just not possible for somebody like me who doesn't really do marketing at all, and hold on here. I have to actually think with my brain for a second. I guess Almery would be the best one for the time being. I really wish he was not Anglo-Saxon cultured for no reason. Oh god. No. The last thing we need is, like, ambitious distant relatives of the family. Hold on. Content and Norman is the combination I'm looking for here. There we go. Raidwald. Well, he's being tutored by us. That's fine. What about this Bohemond kid? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Assign Guardian. Why can I not assign myself? Am I already... Oh, I'm already teaching it. That's why. And of course, the former King's kids hate us. You know, we've been attacking them pretty regularly, but maybe we should try to secure like sort of a temporary alliance with Bretoniad. Sure. Boy. Guardian. Fine. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We already have a faction, and I get the impression that that one's going to be pretty popular. Who's this guy? Yes, do that, because like as few revolts within my realm as possible, if you don't mind. Oh boy. Now they have to be a partner. I mean, our partner making more than 100 just by their requirements, like followers. Yeah, I guess you're right. The whole system is extremely annoying, to say the least. And I was talking about this the other day on my server, but like, there's like this is a new enough medium that there's not really like a guidebook like a good guidebook for like what to do. There's not really any standards. It's just kind of many people doing different things, and then sometimes they work, and sometimes they don't. Cool. Okay. But yeah, the whole thing is like super annoying, and I don't know. Actually, before I try to handle this whole mess, because being a woman in the Middle Ages was very difficult, I'm gonna go get another drink and maybe one of the donuts that I bought earlier today. Be right back, folks. I have returned and will now slowly consume a donut on stream. Welcome to my social eating stream. Hopefully this isn't actually too loud. But all I had for lunch was some french fries, so I'm quite hungry. And yes, that sound does mean that I am drinking soda and eating a donut. I'm very healthy, I know. I always wanted the impressive achievement, but the setup was super hard. Is that the one where you have to play as, you have to, like, have 3 empresses in a row, and they have to be, like, mother, daughter, daughter? Or something like that? Also, can you imagine if this lady was real? Like, the fucking, debates about whether or not King Regent Oswulf was, like, also involved in the government and all that other stuff. I can practically see the academia. Alright. I have finished my donut. Now let's go nuts. Also, for the curious, it was a chocolate donut with sprinkles of the confetti style. If you've never had those, they are small round discs made out of hardened sugar. Who are you? To the Knights Queen Ermintrude. I'm not gonna marry my relatives to the leader of a revolt. That just seems like a hazard waiting to happen. Was the soda a Dr. Pepper? Despite the fact that I actually own a Trust Me, I'm a Dr. Pepper shirt, I actually don't really like Dr. Pepper. More so than other soda for some reason, it makes me all jittery. Um, tastes fine, but like drinking it is sort of unpleasant for that reason. What was I going to say? I've totally forgotten. Oh yeah. We do actually have Dr. Pepper in the house, but it is not mine. It is for our other roommate. It's not regular Dr. Pepper, it's like cherry Dr. Pepper or something. Oh. Ugh. Can make our daughter the king of matrilineal marriage? No. Make our daughter the queen of Sweden? It seems kind of a wise thing to do. In fact, can we? We totally can. That would be... That's an interesting thing to consider. Because Amarie's kids, what's her name? Is it Amber? It's Amberga. Okay, Amberga's kids would not be of our dynasty, so we couldn't play as them. So we can't do any shenanigans with like merging the kingdoms. But we could play as her and then elect like I don't know, a brother or somebody. Who was? Oh. Also, hey, I didn't realize that one of our relatives is the ruler, is the Grand Master of the Knights of Spittler now. That's cool. We get a prestige bonus for that, I think. Yeah, Dynasty controls the Knights of Spittler. Cool. What about this one? No, I guess they all went to the Spittler specifically for some reason. I wonder why. If that's like it pulls that somehow. In fact, why don't we make a generous donation? Pax Christi. And all that. They do have a single county way down here. Not even a county, it's a barren level holding. Actually, it seems like our son is like the second next in line after the current guy. As well? Cool. Anyway, that's honestly not super relevant to anything we're doing, but it's neat, you know. You know. Oh, you know. Form alliance. No. Alright. Fuck you, I guess. Why would you want... Whatever. Whatever. Guess we're not going to be doing very much expansion this, for a bit. What's that emote as a reaction to Go? You're a bit behind me because the stream lags a bit. Safe peasant is productive peasant. We should be upgrading Basenheim. Oh yeah, we should, the ones that we can still, appoint successors to, we should be doing that. Why is this guy in prison? He was imprisoned by us, in fact. There's a story there. I don't know what it is. How's the college requirements going? Oh, hey, our current, let me just contribute to his campaign fund a little bit. It would be cool if we could make the Pope our buddy. It's always a possibility, never a sure thing. Do we have anybody from... No, we don't have anybody from our kingdom in the college right now. It is hard to get non-Italians elected Pope in what is probably this game's single most realistic feature. Oh good. Alright, Dude, Cloudcaster's acting up, and so are a bunch of other people. Also, God, our troop levies really took a hit. We had almost 10,000 before, now we've got 6.5. The hospital thing? No, the Knights Hospitaller are a holy order. And you get like a prestige bonus for being related to their Grand Master. It's not even a big one, I don't think. It's like, what is it? Yeah, it's +2 prestige per month. Actually, I guess that is pretty sizable. Still, I mean, it was the Middle Ages. Probably gonna get called into this revolt wars in a second here. That's fine. Yeah. Duchess Siflade for Bretagne? Who the fuck are you? Siflade of Warwick. Is this? Yeah, it's Utrade's kid. Oh, brother. Basically all the people that don't like us want her to be the queen instead. Oh good, a peasant revolt. Peasant revolt for... I didn't even know we owned this county down here. Okay. Honestly, I kind of question the wisdom of even trying to do this, but you get a pretty nasty prestige hit if you lose a peasant revolt, so we should take care of it. The castle at Beth Giblin. Hebron. Where's Hebron? I don't know where Hebron is. Ah, they got a barony. Cool. I guess the old king of Italy died, because now Italy and Jerusalem are two separate realms again. Which means we can start feasibly attacking Italy, at some point in the near future. So let's just try to invite some claimants. Some claimants. You're just silly. That's fair. Being silly is fine. Right, Johnny. Apparently somehow crazy little boy. Well, yeah. Bug in here. Make him like a commander or something. Probably. Maybe? Yeah. You're not ambitious, are you? You are! Gosh, we're running out of, like, decent people who are the correct culture. It's a big old mess. That's what it is. Intrude on you. Straight out of Surrey. Oh good, Norway's about to get a hold of this. We're gonna need to fight Norway eventually. And it's probably not even gonna be that big of a deal, but, like, it's gonna be annoying, is the main thing. Because their main landmass is over here, which you might recognize as being not over here. The county of Fife Dog. Gonna invite all of these people to my court. See something real quick here. Hey. Why is everyone on the server talking about teen pregnancy? Occasionally, my Discord server concerns me. I hate fighting Norway. The attrition is just not fun. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that when we do end up fighting them, we can win without having to actually go over here, but that seems like a pipe dream. I really do not like this Duchess Siflade lady. Can we maybe work up to over 100% plot power? That might be the only solution to this problem. It looks like we can. Got some fairly, like, substantial folks here. We can just kind of bribe. Be like, hey. Fear is the mind killer. Of course he did. Of course he fucking did. Why wouldn't he? Yo, why do people keep dying of dysentery in my court? I'm not the fucking Queen of Oregon. what is this all about? I don't care about this. Oh, hey, she's gay. Oh. Fortunately, there's not really much you can do about that, as far as, like, making the moves on the Queen of France. But we can dream. Actually, it looks like France has had 2 queens in a row. This Marie lady was queen at some point, too. My Discord is wild. That's one way to put it. Also, none of them will come here because they are cowards. But, you know. Hey! Wow, donated to... Supported Cardinal election only gives plus 15 now? I thought it used to give, like, plus 50. But maybe I'm incorrect about that. I would like Roger to get elected also, because since he's a fairly powerful ruler, there's actually a chance he could be made Pope if he becomes a Cardinal. Not an enormous chance, but chance is there. Chance. Okay, well, our husband died. What can we do about this? I could marry my nephew, who is 6 years old. That's really gross, but, you know. We should go for a matrilineal. Let's see here. Wow, really? That's it, huh? That's the extent of my options. Actually, I guess we're past childbearing age anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, but even if I turn that filter off, like, damn. There are gay events in the game, if I recall. There are, but your character has to also have the homosexual trait. You can't, like, just decide to mac on whoever you feel like. Unfortunately, I say in a questioning voice. Now, Coal Wolf becoming Norman culture would be a good thing, not a bad one. Assign Guardian. Yeah. That's all fine. Also, Coal Wolf is a fucking sick name. And I appreciate it a lot. I hadn't really considered attacking Holland before, but, like, shit, why not? I mean, it's right there. You know? Why are these people so angry? Female ruler, short reign, medium crown authority, foreigner, legious, craven, cruel, and limited. Okay, those three are fair. Everything else, I feel like you're just kind of looking for reasons to hate. I'm not a fan, to be honest with you. Geez, I feel like William the Conqueror with all these unruly Anglo-Saxon vassals. I only just now realized... Oh, hey, sick. Cardinal Roger. Oh, he loves us. Friend. Aww. Now, if it was still viable to just, like, kill all of the papal candidates until, your favored one became Pope. Oh, hey, apparently we're considered a prestigious dynasty. That's nice of them to say, but they don't have to lie to me like that. Oh, we should see who we have righteous imprisonment against. Oh! Why, what a coincidence. One of the people I very much hate and would like to remove from the picture, and also this guy. I don't... Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen, but we can fix that real quick. I hate civil wars. This time I could be spending either building things or expanding my borders, which are the things that I like to do in this video game. I'm a builder and an expander, much like an amoeba. But Jane, amoebas don't build anything. Don't they? Don't they? You should respect your amoebas. Diligent, diligent, diligent. Maybe Redwald will make a good ruler, despite his frankly kind of ridiculous name. Redwald. There's such a thing as too Anglo-Saxon. Redwald. I didn't want to take that crossing penalty. Ooh, that's nasty. Well... Hey, cool. I always wondered, like, if you're playing a multiplayer game and a character gets sick, and that character is a player character, and they're also married to a player character, whose court physician goes on that case? Is it just whoever gets, like, whoever clicks the button first? Or what? Turned down for what? Yeah, there we go. Oh. Why is he in jail? Ermengarde, what the fuck? I liked that guy. Kind of. A little bit. Not that much, if I'm being honest. Gilroy of Hordaland. Gilroy? Not Kilroy, but Gilroy with a G. That's strange. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, give you some money so you don't, like, hate me. Awesome. Get you a nice wife. I would get you a boyfriend, because I see that you also are gay, but, like, that unfortunately is not how things worked at this time period of history. That's kind of out of my hands. Changing societal mores is beyond the scope of this game. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your opinions on the matter, I suppose. Happened to 2 different people learned about it? I don't mind losing 100 gold, but 200's a bit much. Who the hell is this guy? Kanan of Al-Jafir. Somebody's court physician, I guess. Love not being able to siege down land effectively. Are you fucking serious? Oh, boy. Alright, first thing is fucking first here. How do I convert to the local culture? Prestige is greater than or equal to 500. That's gonna be a problem. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I actually seem to be slightly less hated than my predecessor, I guess. Is the foreigner? I guess the foreigner opinion is like... Opinion malice is like a little bit less than the female ruler one. But also we have great pox and are going to die soon, most likely. So like... You know? Okay, an adult. We need to pick an adult. We got 3 options. We got Gerard, who is in prison, has terrible stats, and is celibate. We've got Amberga, who is the Queen of Sweden. And we've got Gohilda, who has terrible stats and seems like she might be about to die. I guess Amberga it is, for better or worse. Yikes, man. Please tell me there's somebody with good... I guess this guy works. Yeah. Like, Jesus Christ. Turn the family focus on. I mean, we haven't really gained any more territory other than that one county, but this has certainly been an eventful session so far, at the very least. Oh good, we have the greedy trait. My fucking favorite. Our spy master hates us again. Come on, buddy. Thank you. This fucker right here is the source of these problems. Barrel of Voice. And because we died, our plot to kill what's her name didn't go through. Oh my god. Lord. Designated regent. Sure, Roger. Prince Roger. Only fucking person I can trust in this messed up world anymore. Okay, ask politely doesn't work. So, like, you're gonna need to come up with something other than that. Oh, good. We're getting sick. Fantastic. We have contracted consumption. Come on, buddy. Successful treatment. It's something. We have 2 illnesses at the same time. Okay. At least she's behind bars. That's something. God. I'm just gonna start building hospitals. Cause, like, this is untenable. It's almost 100 gold and we are rapidly running out of money. But, like, Christ almighty. Mission to Warwick. Oh, did I have a diplomat there? I did. That's... It's funny that I thought that would do anything of use. Sure. We only need a little bit more prestige until we can convert back to Norman culture and get rid of this fucking foreigner penalty. Why can't you... Alright, you're... Oh, wait. I can try inviting him back to court. Maybe I can't. Too distant to interact with. Right, because the Knights Hospitaller are based all the way down here. Okay. 5 children, lack a guardian. What's our thing? We're a strategic mastermind, which is not useless. It's not as good as the diplomacy ones, and depending on the situation, it's not always even as good as the stewardship ones, but, like, it's decent. But I'd really rather... What can we do here? Okay, yeah. Roger of Dole. Roger of Bob Dole. I still don't understand how an infant can possibly be... I just don't get how that works. An infant with the lunatic trait. Prince Aelfnoth. I'm gonna be honest with you, the main reason I don't want this guy to become king is I just fucking hate saying Aelfnoth. But, like... I don't know. We might not have much of a choice. Let's see what I can do here. She's in prison. Fuck you. Ah. Ah. Anytime an Anglo-Saxon makes a political maneuver against me, I will make a small noise of unhappiness. Chief Eric of Vans? Why do I still have a Norse pagan vassal? We need to fix that. I feel like I've probably noticed that more than once before and just forgot to do anything about it, because that seems like something I would do. Hey! Oh. He was the preferatus for like 2 seconds. And then this fucking Gervas douche showed up. Who actually is Norman, just not one of our vassals. Fight the plot. Yeah. I will join your plot. Because if she loses the duchy, then she'll stop being my vassal, which I believe will prevent people from trying to, oh my god, more kids that don't have people tutoring them. Seriously. I'm going to do a scram. Sheesh. One of my vassals is doing some expanding for me, so I guess that's nice. Why are you like this, Gilroy? I need another drink and another donut. That's what I need. Actually, I'm still fine on soda, but I'm going to get another donut because I need something sweet right now. Be right back. vassals, bring your lord a pastry. I have the pastry. How's everybody doing? That was a good donut. I am now going to resume cursing the heavens for my ill fortune. Yeah, I knew that one because I was helping him. Game. Who even is this lady? Bjortflade Matic, who is the granddaughter of the last Earl of Suffolk. Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess Amaury never really expected to be king, so why would he marry anybody important? But it's the idea, you know? Ah, gosh. How long were we even queen for? 4 years? Is that what that is? 4 years? Fantabulous. Hey, check that out. I can claim Perfidlid for, this guy. The Earl of, Hereford, Derby, and Shropshire. I question whether Shropshire is a real place. It sounds too British. Anyway, like, really hoping that... Also, what is up with your outfit? You look less like the King of Wales and more like the King of Atlantis. Also, where'd the kid go? Oh, you killed him. Sick. Okay, we have a son. He has decent stats. I'm sorry, Amberga. but the crown goes to the boy. Even though I will never, ever enjoy saying the word Aelfnoth. I don't want it to be someone who's landed, because then the kid is like no longer under my jurisdiction as far as being able to do decisions and stuff. Oh, the King of Germany. Yeah, that would be like a pretty sweet alliance to have. Yeah, definitely. Let's go. Okay. 200 prestige means we can become Norman again. Age, matrilineal marriage. This isn't really relevant anymore. I guess we'll go with it anyway. But yeah, like, oh well. Oh, that's like actually really good news, because it means now we can appoint successors to this place again. Garavis is like one of our commanders, so yeah. You get that particular honor. The rest we'll just give to people we like, I guess. As they did back in the day. Actually, you know, whatever. I can't really afford to be picky, can I? Sure, just make Eric, this Eric fellow, the heir to all of these. It works. Crusade for Aquitaine. Buh? They own... The Samarid Sultanate owns a single county there? That's grounds for a crusade? I guess I own this little bit too, but like... I'm not gonna fucking do that. What are you... actually... Actually, hold on. Yes, I will do this. Because we could possibly get the Crusader trait, which is a thing that I would like to have if we can get our hands on it. I think all you need to do is be in the capital of the... You have to be in the Crusade target, which would in this case be somewhere over here, I guess? I'll see. I'll figure this out. Mail Martin. Alrighty. Okay, and at the same time, there's now a jihad, which is Muslim equivalent of a crusade for Jerusalem, although I think that these guys are the... Hold on. Are the only Shia... Oh wait, no, actually. These fellows are too. So I guess there's those two kingdoms they have to worry about. We'll see what becomes of that. I wouldn't hold my breath for the Kingdom of Jerusalem lasting particularly long in our game here. Ay. And there we go. We have our trait. I actually thought that they got like a pretty substantial opinion bonus called crusading when you were in a crusade. Maybe not, or maybe you used to, but they've removed that since. I don't know. Anyway, we are now Crusader by technicality, and we'll lie to everybody and say that we did lots of heroic and important things in Aquitaine. If that's not the true spirit of Christendom, I don't know what is. Interesting. So it seems like now the Cardinal gets a say in who becomes the next king, also. Or rather, the Archbishop of Cornwall. Which makes sense. And because we control who the next Archbishop is, it's kind of a mutually symbiotic relationship. But it's a thing we should keep in mind. Why must all vassals be this way? Just somebody with Norman culture and the content trait. That's all I'm looking for here. That second thing even is like not a hard requirement, but I would prefer it if we could do that. Yeah, I don't know. Just, yeah. Yes. Hereward of East Anglia. Can we attack these guys? Just to tap something. Oh, what? Hold on. Norway is completely gone from, well, almost completely gone from Great Britain. Is there a revolt of some sort? No, it just looks like his two kids got half the kingdom each. Well, that's a good thing. For us, at least. Claim Galloway, and this part became independent. Got Strangfjordur over here. None of these people will come to my court. Not a one? Not a one? You're killing me. Softly. With your song. Things seem to have stabilized like a little bit, but we've still got this whole thing down here. Is this one of the guys plotting against us? It is. So, like, just gonna do this and be like, jail for you. Yeah, but my mans are right there, so like you can't do much about that, you know? Does he own any other counties, or is it just the one? Yeah, it's just the one, so like... Sorry, I had some foresight this time. And you know what they say about foresight. Prince Raidwald is now of legal age. He became a charismatic negotiator. That is good. That is good. We're gonna have some kings with some stupid names for a while. Like, not a huge fond of, like, hugely fond of that, but whatever. Actually, we might be able to go right from Ilfnach to Bohemond. Not that Bohemond is like the most badass name of all time, but I don't know. Anglo-Saxon stuff just sounds strange to my ear. Probably because I'm not Anglo-Saxon. Have you ever thought about that, true believer? How many members of our dynasty are there? 22. It feels like so many more. What just happened? The bishop who was, like, doing a bunch of stuff died. Alright, let's see here. Wow, our best court chaplain is just some random dude from Aquitaine in our court. Well, and another random dude. Just gonna, like, make you the successor to all of these bishoprics. The little ones. One child lacks a guardian. The Bungee Day was a few days ago now. Sure. Technology points. Rad. Alright. Sweet. That's one less person I have to worry about. And these factions are no longer considered strong, so that's good. That is definitely an improvement over our prior situation. Huh. Was he attacking? Oh. Oh jeez, my headphones are stuck around the fucking arm of the chair. Goodness. There we go. Eat. Haha. Court chaplain. Help this man find Jesus. Oh, hey, we won. Cool. We should really try to make buddies with, the, Kings of Leon. It's like... Facebook notifications that aren't even for me. Aha! Aha, aha, aha. Who do we, I guess, Bohemond. Why not? Prefer a matrilineal marriage. Okay, well in that case then you're getting... Yeah. What does political concerns mean here, man? Like... I don't know what you want from me. What is going on? Eat. Fine by me. What happened here? Oh. All is not well in the realm of Leon. Okay, if not Leon, what about you guys? Like, arranged betrothal. There we go, see? Things don't have to be so complicated. And now we're best friends. It's like magic. Alright, since the King of Italy is weak right now, and since we have sort of taken care of all of this nonsense, I'm gonna try to fabricate a claim on Mortain here. And we'll try to kick these guys out of France. Arranged marriage. He wants to just marry this random lady from my court. Sure? Like, I mean, knock yourself out at the end of the day, but it's just kind of odd. Also, these guys are Norman now as well. We got like a Norman cultural block going on up here. Sac Congor. There's a name. We got any Englishmen yet? I don't see any. There are assorted reasons why that might be. Also, I'm kind of amazed we're still alive because we do still have both great pox and tuberculosis. So, like, it's kind of amazing, really. At least we have an able heir if we do happen to die. Why is he cowardly now? Oh. We no longer have consumption. That's one good thing. Were we always a lunatic? Or was that a recent development? This game is strange, sometimes. Oh, cool. I think we can safely make Wolf here a monk. Yeah. And then after Gervis, we can, try to pass Cornwall to him. We should probably try to find a court position via event. 13 is not that great of a score. Let's see. As you lie sleeping in the courtyard, you are suddenly awakened by the sound of hooves. You rise to see a man dismount and bow at you. He explains that he is a court physician of renowned skill that has left his home and traveled here from a faraway land only to serve you. You have already made up your mind, though. We just made a horse. You know... Oh, we actually can't change it for a while either. I think that... Fuck it, fine. My curiosity is killing me. I knew you could get horse courtiers in this game. I didn't know that this was how. And, I really just need to know what happens if we seek treatment for illness. It explains that there are several treatment types he can offer. We may now die because our doctor was a horse. Well, they say you reap what you sow. Oh, Lord. Where's Bohemond? Let me guess, for some arbitrary reason I cannot nominate him. Redwald it is, then. That means that you need a wife. Someone with the genius trait. There we go. The real genius here is me. For making that decision. I guess that's where I was going with that. How well liked are we? Ooh. Well, I've seen worse. Extremely lapis lazuli voice. I've felt worse. And we do have a backup in case we die, so that's good. This is killing me up here. We really need to get rid of this fucker. Like, Jesus. Randolph Struger. Wow, that is one hell of a coat of arms. In fact, I think I've seen it before during this playthrough, now that I think about it for a moment. Yeah, why is Bohemond not able to be my successor? That's just very strange to me, but whatever. Right. We'll figure something out. Shout out to Roger, by the way, for having survived so long that he started, I think, as the first ruler who gave him that title. I believe was his father, Ingomar the Lame here, and now he's so distantly related to my current king that it just says that he is our kinsman, as opposed to anything more specific. What is that relation then? Actually, I'm kind of curious now. Here he is. That's what he used to look like. Yeah, it was one of Ingomar's kids. And we are his sister's grandson right now. Which, to be fair, I don't think there's really a name for that specific relation. Gonsel the Wise. Oh, and he's Basque. Huh. That's interesting. Who's this fellow? Roger. Cool. Figure out what to do with him at some later date. You know, actually, if we could get Gonsel here as one of our bishops, that would be pretty cool. He's got the adventurer trait. This guy has lived a life, certainly. He's also probably lived in a society. Can't claim on this. Wow. I guess. Interesting stuff. I will be right back. I am going to get a drink because I feel a caffeine crash happening in progress and kind of dulls my commentary gland. Someone pinged me on the server. What's going on here? Alright. Let's get back to whatever the hell we were doing. Who even is this guy? He's been trying to fabricate claims on my stuff for like years. He's just a random count. I don't get it. I do not get it. Let's see. Who can we attack? County of... Oh. Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Kingdom of Bavaria, there we go. County of Turkanel. Where the hell is Bearn? I don't really feel like expanding in this direction at all, to be quite honest with you. How do play? Carefully and after many hours of practice. Also, hello there. Jagu? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Feel free to correct me if I'm not. I'm going to attack Rosarigia because they're our pals right now. Teviotdale. I did pronounce it correctly? That's cool. That's good. See, none of these people that I can press claims for are actually... Oh, hold on. Well, we can attack Norway for Winchester, which kind of seems like invading France for a baguette, but you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. I drink the soda pop, and now I declare war. That's how it goes. Arnul is one of the vassals that, like, more or less likes me, right? Yeah, more or less. That's a polite way to put it, I guess, but, you know. Is your claim on Winchester for Arnul of Somerset. Let's go. That's the wrong button. You know, like literally over 1,000 hours in this game, you'd think I would remember what the hotkeys do. But you would not be correct about that, because I still forget basically all the time. Somehow managed to not select those 3 ships down there. Oh cool, he finally converted to Christianity. Took long enough. Did his son also? No. Well, better than nothing, I guess. We only have 5,000 men? Huh, that's even less than when we were playing as Queen Ermintrude a couple kingships ago. He doesn't even have 2,000 though, so we should be good here. Became a skilled tactician. Cool. You can get married to the king of Rus, far over to the east, where hopefully you will not ever have to deal with the machinations of a bunch of ungrateful vassals. Become a vampire. That is not, unfortunately, a thing in this game. There's probably a mod for it, but I am playing unmodded right now. Order your Toma attack to Maltac. No. Because I need you around for various reasons. Armory. I don't know how I feel about making Armory a recurring name in our our king list. I prefer Baldwin. Although I guess if we have like a second son, Armory would be fine. It's just not my favorite, that's the main thing. Cool, okay. How long have I been live for, even? 2.5 hours, goodness. Probably going to go for like another half hour, 45 minutes or so. You can stop doing this, and now go down here. And I say another half hour, 45 minutes because I can kind of feel myself running out of things to talk about. Which is never a pleasant feeling when you are doing a live stream, but human limitations are a thing. Not, of course, if you become a vampire, but as already established, this is unfortunately not that sort of game. Cool. Right, John the Bastard. Just marry him off to some person or another, I suppose. I don't think we're able to nominate him as a... No, we are not. Okay. Just wanted to check. Why are the Scots involved in this now? Oh, it somehow changed. Oh no, okay, here's what happened. He became the King of Norway also. Alright, I get you. I understand the things that I am being told. Hold on. Simpler way to do this. Do. Yeah, we do want that, yes. That was our claim on More 10 coming to fruition. What now? Lower the Crown Authority. You people kill me, you know that? Oh, lower the Crown Authority, it's too high. No. I don't know enough about Howard the Duck to make a compelling conversation about him. I know he is a Marvel character, kind of an unusual one for a number of reasons. There was a terrible live-action Howard the Duck movie once at one point that I in fact have seen, which is unusual because I don't see many movies. It's just not like one of my interests really, but I have seen that one. It's not very good, and apparently it has basically nothing in common with the comic at all. Sort of a case of licensing gone awry. Apparently I lied, and I actually do know a fair bit about Howard the Duck, just not a ton about the comic itself. This is fine. Do. Hey. So we got... Did we get that one county? I'm losing it. I don't know. Whatever. This has not been a session for acquisition of territory, apparently. That's actually true. Bohemond would be a substantially better chancellor. Maybe I can finally get him to stop... finally stop getting this, having this, barreled fucker cause so many problems. Who the hell is this guy? Ugh. Okay. This is just like not hugely helpful at all, but I sure did do it. Yay. I did make some progress, that counts. Yeah, I'm not saying the session was wasted or anything, just been so busy trying to not be murdered by my own dupes and stuff that I haven't really had much outward expansion. We did get a couple counties though, I think. What would you say is your favorite CK2 expansion? With the caveat that I don't own all of them, would probably actually be Old Gods, going way, way back, just because, that is the one that kind of, first of all, that added the older start date, which a lot of people, including myself, think tends to be a bit more fun and varied. What's this all about? Mount from the famous great abbey at Cluny. Oh, sure. What was I saying? Yeah, it kind of like made elevated the game from pretty good to like that sort of endlessly replayable level that I think most 4X games kind of strive for. I mean, even specifically as the character we started as for this streams game, you go all the way back, Eystein of Nantes, you can do like a million different things with this guy. And that's just one character from this county right here. So, I would have to say Old Gods. Although, I haven't really disliked any of the ones that I've bought. I know people are not fond of Conclave, but I don't have Conclave, so, like, no opinion on that. And I don't know, I guess people don't like Jade Dragon either, but again, I don't have Jade Dragon, so. Rajas of India was another good one, even though I don't play in that part of the map as often as I should, and even though it was buggy as fuck when it was new. I do like that it's over there, and I like that the option exists. Yeah, expanding the map a little bit beyond. I think it used to stop, like, right here or thereabouts. So that's like a good extra quarter-fifth of the map that they added on. I do wish I knew why the Mongol Empire always becomes Buddhist now. It just seems to be like every time there's a new patch, the Mongol Empire picks a new religion that they always flip to. It's strange. See, Gogo is also fond of Old Gods. I also am very excited about Holy Fury, which is the next one they're coming out with, because it's gonna, like, finally go back to and expand on some of the stuff from Old Gods, to be able to, like, customize your religion reform, which is really cool. Minimally realistic, I guess, but, you know. They always kind of go back and forth on whether or not the game is trying to be realistic. I'm not naming another member of my dynasty fucking Aelfnoth. What other options have we here? Herbert. Herbert is fine. Just give them some money. Oh good, we have the gout. Do we have a successor if we die? We do. Okay, good. You didn't know it was still getting content? Yeah, I think they've said that Holy Fury is supposed to be the last actual expansion, and then from then on out it's only going to be like patches with bug fixes and stuff, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of surprised it still is too. This game's like, what, 6 years old now? I think it came out in 2012. Maybe it was 2013 or 14. It's getting up there. At least as far as video games go, is all I'm saying. We got the measles. You know, we've been leached. But it seems to have actually worked, so not gonna complain. Hey. EU4 is also still getting content, although I believe the expansion packs for that have been somewhat less well received recently, but again, like, I don't own all of them. I just don't have that kind of money. But, yeah. Speaking of EU4, said this before, but I do plan to convert this game over when we finish with the Crusader Kings 2 portion. Whether we go further than that will depend on whether I can get the unofficial conversion tools that exist for EU4 to Vicky 2 and then Vicky 2 to Hearts of Iron 4 to work. Because that's always a bit of a tall ask. Huh. Sure. We are making a good amount of money, which I like. Because it means we can keep upgrading our stuff. And if our capital isn't the best city in Europe, then what the hell is the point, even, of all this empire stuff? Also, good lord, everybody has the measles. We do have a hospital. Oh. I didn't even know you. I don't think I even knew that you could upgrade the hospital. How do you unlock stuff for this? Construction, is that greater or equal to 2? Okay, so we need... Oh. We need that to level up. Well, there we go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start working on that, because, like, you know, it would be good if my rulers would get sick and die less often. No. John has a contagious disease. Oh. You're not wrong. Now he doesn't. Okay. See? It's all good. Alexandra Yevstafiyovna. Yevstafiyovna. Sweet. How is Italy doing? 4,500. That is far more than they had even just like a little while ago. How's Jerusalem doing? Not very well, judging by the looks of things. In fact, they don't even actually control Jerusalem itself anymore. Seems like the Mongol Empire is trying to expand southward into India. Interesting stuff all around. I think we still have enough of a comfortable advantage that we can try to take more 10 now. So I am going to try to do that in a sec here. Yeah. Claim more 10. Blah. I don't care about blah. It's blah. Does it even count as wordplay if it's pronounced exactly the same? Like both words are pronounced literally identically? I'm gonna go ahead and guess probably not. Not that that'll ever stop me, but you know. Banana zoo, ooh, baby. Do what you wanna do. Y'all ever randomly get songs from Class of 3000 stuck in your head? That sure was a show that existed at one point. I don't... like... it's fine. Bring these guys around here. No, don't disband. Merge. Merge, coward. You're only gonna kill a man. Oh, we should, you know what? He's actually... we'll just let him do his thing. In fact, it would probably be best if we, like, didn't have him doing anything, just so he can get the in Rome bonus. Although, he's not winning the cardinal election anytime soon. So, never mind. Yes. Huh. They actually lost the jihad, which is in... oh wait. Hold on. What? Hello. My, one housemate is home. Just go here and... cool, that finished already. And we can build all this other stuff eventually when we have the money. Hold on. Okay. Doing this silliness again with like overlapping sieges and whatnot. After we take more 10 here, I am going to call the stream there just because we're hitting, or maybe are already past? Yeah, we're close to the 3-hour mark, which is usually about where I like to end things. It's a nice round... no, wait, hold on, it's not. Is 3 a round number? No, round numbers are multiples of 5, right? Anyway. It's a nice number. That's my very well thought out reasoning for ending it. 3 hours. There seems to be something going on in Italy. Is he or somebody else? He is. Queen of Bavaria. Okay. I see. What in the world just happened? Oh. Our son has come of age. Cool. Well, not come of age yet. Is able to be educated now. how many can get? Looks like a good steward. That guy, but I don't want to make them ambitious. Sure, that works. Alrighty. What happened down here? Oh. Another victim of Gavelkind succession. Visigothic. Huh. That's interesting. I don't think I actually realized that these guys were that. Princess Evelina named Yvonne. That's fine. Have they always been that? Yeah, apparently. Huh. I really am unobservant. Oh. Okay, and that puts us at 100%. Awesome. We will figure out what to do with that county next time. Let me save here. What year is it now? 1126. We've been playing for like 200 in-game years already. Stream save 4 now? 4. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. If you would like to click the follow button to be notified of when I go live, you may do that. As I said earlier on in the stream, there will not be a stream tomorrow. There might be one on Wednesday. I am not sure. But yeah, that's basically all for today. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.